Welcome to Factful Finance, where we make finance a little less intimidating and a lot more exciting. Did you know that raising a child can cost over $200,000 by the time they turn 18? That's right, it's a massive investment, and for many, managing that cost can feel like a daunting challenge. But here's the good news. With the right budgeting strategies, you can not only survive, but thrive as a money-smart parent. Let's get started by breaking down how you can make budgeting for your little ones work for you. Before we dive in, I want to remind you that the advice I share here is for educational purposes only. While we'll mention some great resources along the way, it's always wise to consult a professional for personalized guidance on your finances. Now on to the fun part, money-smart parenting. The key to managing the financial load of raising a child is planning ahead and being strategic. Whether you're a first-time parent or already juggling multiple little ones, getting a handle on your finances now will set you up for success. Let's walk through some steps that can help you create a sustainable budget. Step 1. Understand the costs. The first step is understanding exactly what you're up against. According to a 2023 study by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the average cost of raising a child in a middle-income family is around $18,000 per year, and that's before factoring in college or unexpected expenses. This might sound overwhelming, but knowing the numbers helps you plan realistically. Step 2. Set priorities. What's most important to you? Start by distinguishing between necessities and discretionary spending. For example, essentials like healthcare, daycare, food, and clothes should be non-negotiable, while extras like entertainment or dining out can be more flexible. For Liam and Ava, two parents I know, they decided that saving for their children's education would be their top financial priority. They shifted some of their entertainment budget into a college fund, which allowed them to stay on track with their savings goals without feeling too deprived. Step 3. Automate and track budgeting doesn't have to be a chore. Apps like Mint or You Need a Budget, YNAB, make it easy to track your expenses and stay on top of your savings goals. You can set up automatic transfers to your savings account so that you're not tempted to spend that extra cash. Benjamin, a single dad of 2, started using Mint last year, and within 6 months he had managed to save an additional $2,500 for his kids' future. Automation is a game changer. Step 4. Build an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. That's a lesson every parent knows. Building a solid emergency fund can be your best defense against unexpected costs. Experts recommend setting aside at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses in an easily accessible account. Let's say you have a sudden medical bill or a car repair, and suddenly you're able to cover it without going into debt. That peace of mind is priceless. Step 5. Plan for the long term. It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day, but the true power of money-smart parenting comes when you think long-term. This means setting up retirement savings and even contributing to a 529 college savings plan. Take Amelia and Henry, who started contributing just $50 a month into a 529 plan for their daughter Charlotte when she was born. Now, 5 years later, they've built a substantial college fund that will help cover a big chunk of her tuition. Starting early with these kinds of savings accounts allows your money to grow over time, and compounding interest will work in your favor. As you implement these strategies, remember that every family is different. What works for one may not work for another. The key is flexibility, discipline, and a willingness to adjust your plan as your family's needs evolve. Whether you're focusing on saving for college, paying off debt, or simply budgeting for everyday expenses, staying consistent is what matters most. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. What's one financial goal you're working on for your family this year? Share it in the comments below. I'd love to see what everyone is up to. Thank you so much for joining us here at Factful Finance. If you enjoyed this video and want more tips on managing your finances in a way that actually works for you, why not subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more money-smart strategies? And if you found this video helpful, check out the one on screen next. I think you'll find it just as valuable for achieving your financial goals. See you next time.